Alright, so game 2 here looks like you just want to play a lots and lots of bridge trolls. That tends to be the case when there's bridge or bridge troll on the board, so we are going to try to do that. The only draw is in Tactician. You might be able to make Shantytown work, but Tactician is just better. It gives you more cards and an extra buy, even an action. So the opening here seems to be fairly straightforward. You want a Forager and a bridge troll straight away to get the attack rolling, to maybe get to 5 on your next shuffle as well. The Forager helps to thin you out so that you could play lots of bridge trolls more easily. There's a heap of villages on the board, you don't have to worry about that. Ports if you really need the actions badly. Villages, shanty towns, plaza is actually something I'm looking at quite closely because what happens in this game? Oh, by the way, I want double tactician. I don't want single tactician things here. I want double tacticians. I'm a kind of double tactician for life kind of player here. So we both open the same way. Forager, bridge, troll. My opponent sees both of those cards straight away, which is good for him. Now, as I was saying with the double tactician plan, is that you are not going to use any of the coppers or treasures in your deck. If you play double tactician, you'll keep discarding them, but you need money from somewhere to still be able to buy bridge trolls. The prices will come down, but they're not going to come down to 0 unless you have 5 in play. Here I go for the tactician because really it just gives me a lot more money. And this is what the plaza is for. Meaning a tactician turn will definitely give me a lot more money than just an ordinary turn here. Look at this. I can't even buy anything here. But the plaza is very helpful for storing coin tokens so that I can actually buy things even when I am in the double tactician phase. So I could keep discarding coppers and keep getting coin tokens like that. Now my opponent has a second forager, which is cool, which is good. That seems reasonable. But I'm not gonna play with a second forager here, and I don't really have a good reason for doing that. The only reason I thought was that, well, look, I want my forager to stick around for a lot longer, and if I have 2 of them, they'll gobble up all the coppers very quickly, and then I can't really play 2 of them to get the plus buy or the coins from them, but that's rubbish, because you could always buy coppers, seeing as how you have heaps of extra plus buy from the bridge troll and the tactician. The only reason to play with 1 forager instead of 2 is that there's no reason, because you can make your plazas better if you discard every single time to them. But like I said, with the excess of plus buy on the board, you could just keep buying back coppers and then make your plazas. Discard those coppers that you rebought and get money from them. So I feel like that was a misplay, but the tactician is going to save me because it draws so many cards. Doesn't really matter that I've trashed down as much as I should have, perhaps. Now, I have a couple bridge trolls here, and I'm going to pick up 1 more here. I have 6, which is really nice. This is what I want the tactician for here. So I have 2 bridge trolls and play a lot of money, $6. And I'm going to go for a 3rd bridge troll and another tactician here. So now I'm telling myself, look, I want to get the double tactician thing rolling. And I've counted it out. If I manage to get all 3 trolls into play the plaza once, I'll get 2 coin tokens, I'll have 2 money. Because the forager trash is offset by my opponent's bridge troll, which I expect that he will play every single turn from now on. So I'll have 2 money, and then I could buy more bridge trolls and play those bridge trolls. Prices will come down more. Once they hit 0, once the 5 costs hit 0, then I don't care about money after that. My opponent gets a second tactician and a baker, and I feel like this baker is because he was concerned about money. He was seeing the problem that he would run into if he went for double tactician and decided to try to offset that with a baker. I think courtier is a lot better if you want money. Courtier could give you coins and gold because there's a triple type card and bridge troll right here. So you could trash the gold to your forager and then make all subsequent foragers way better. And seeing as how he has 2 of them, I imagine that's something he would enjoy more than me. Now here, I couldn't play all 3 bridge trolls. Didn't have the actions to, so fortunately, I still have enough money to pick up a second plaza. You could argue for ports there, but the plaza is important for the money at this point in the game. I do have the actions, I just need to space out the bridge trolls properly to have the actions to play them. The actions are not really an issue, even though it seemed so on my previous turn. Money is an issue. I could not have bought a bridge troll on my last turn because I was only able to get 2 trolls into play here. However, I am able to get 3 trolls into play, getting 2 money off these plazas here, and finally now I'm able to pick up a bridge troll, which is what I'm going to do. I considered courtier at this point just because I found myself lacking money, but that doesn't make sense at all, because if I get the troll, put the troll into play, prices will go down by 1 more, then the bridge trolls will cost 1. I have 2 plazas in my deck, so if I discard both times to those, look, that's 2 bridge trolls you're getting. You want actions? Look, go buy a village for cheap. Go buy a village for cheap. Here I consider a second forager, and maybe I should have, but I decided against it. I decided just to pick up the village, just for reasons. I don't know why. The actions are nice. I could probably trash it to forager and have a little bit extra money if I choose not to play my tactician. Although, like I said, money doesn't matter when bridges are around. Once you have enough of them, of course, right? So it's a tricky little balance here in the mid game to balance the amount of money you have, because you still need some money as long as things don't cost 0, with the draw from Tactician, of course. So my opponent is accumulating quite a few coin tokens. He has 1 more plaza than me, as well as a baker, so he has a bit more money than me on these turns, but he is way behind in the bridge troll department. I have tons of them, and he just picked up his 2nd or 3rd, I believe. Look, I have 4 of them. Yeah, so he just picked up his 3rd, and if I could get 3 bridge trolls here, next turn is lights out for my opponent, but I can't because I'm too poor. So I didn't manage the balance well enough here. I really would have liked 1 more coin just to pick up all 3 bridge trolls and completely shut my opponent out. Picking up all 3 bridge trolls does not open me up to a pile out either. I believe he only has 5 or 6 buys, so as long as I keep 5 or 6 piles open, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Village, another plaza here because it's free, and more plazas because that could potentially be more coin tokens, and again it doesn't make it possible for my opponent to pile out. So what ends up happening here for my opponent is he ends up buying a lot of things on this turn, but it makes it real easy for me to end the game. He buys the bridge troll, which I feel he has to, but he perhaps should have picked up some points, and even then I'm not sure if that would have prevented the inevitable here. So he does pick up a bridge troll and like a bunch of villages or something. He doesn't need the villages, but he still went for them anyway. And it really just opens up a quick and easy 3 pile for me. So a baker, which, okay, that's fine, but these villages are really superfluous. And as it turns out, I am able to stick enough bridge trolls in play and pile out the plazas and villages and buy a duchy for the win. So that is game 2 here. Pretty quick one with the bridge trolls. A very strong card, centralizing card, but is fun because you get lots of buys to do things when things are cheap. Alright, so thank you for watching. The most interesting part, of the tricky part, the skillful part here was to balance the amount of money you had with the draw from Tactician, because you don't have actual treasures, you need virtual coins somehow, maybe. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.